Hi Aries, welcome into your video. I think I've been having issues with the voice of this new setup. I hope I can fix it, but I feel like if I speak directly into it, it shouldn't be a problem. All right, let's see what's going on here for you, beautiful Aries. Situation spirit. We're going into the first week of February. Hello, February. What's the situation for Aries? My goodness, why so many cards? Wow. Like I feel like right now your collective is fracturing off, meaning like I don't think like your whole group is going through the same thing. I think I'm reading for a specific group now. Let's see. But I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever's suffering from this is who I'm talking to. The tower is losing a job, it's losing a business, it's losing a relationship, a marriage, something big, your structure that you had known is falling apart. So this already is just showing me who this reading is going to be for. It's coming towards the ears, please. Also, remember, you are my queens, whether you're male or female. Incoming energy is male or female, will be the kings. Okay. Um, the bottom of the deck will be the overall theme, and a little bit behind that is going to give me what you've been recently dealing with. What don't they see coming? Advice, please. Outcome for the week. All right, so the overall theme of the week is temperance in reverse. So, guys, this is telling me that there's been a loss of balance in some sort of situation, or something is off kilter in your world. It looks like you have some unfinished business here to deal with, unresolved business from your recent past. And it could be here with somebody that you are in a relationship with or a partnership of some kind. But let's see. It's some kind of issues that you need to tie up here with a partner. Because it looked like in the recent past you took a risk of some kind. You took a leap of faith. After you had some sort of deceit or betrayal going on, death in reverse, you tried to go back and fix a certain situation, or somebody is trying to come back and fix a situation with you. So here you are taking a leap of faith, rushing in and discussing this with this partner that you have, whether it's business or love, about your unresolved issues. And this is kind of like unnerving, unsettling are the words I'm hearing in my head. Something that's got you off kilter. It's not centered, it's unbalanced. And let's see what this is overall for the week. Because over here, your situation is showing me, guys, something from your past, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles that you're still hanging on to, holding on to. Some of you, it can be just money and finances. You're holding on to like possibly an old job or a dead end job. And it's just paying you peanuts. And some of you just feel stuck there. You feel like you're in a stuck situation that you don't have a lot of options. And a tower moment's coming. Do you know when we get towers, guys? I don't know how long some of you have been following me, but if you're new to my channel, you'll see me repeat certain cards over and over again. The tower talks about your foundation collapsing, whether you had a big fight or a fallout or you lost your job or whatever it is. In any regard, when we have the tower, which is a major arcana, showing up in our readings, it is absolutely faded. You know why? Because the red flags were there. The warning was already flashing at you, and you did nothing. And when you say nothing and you do nothing, something does happen. The choice gets taken out of your hands and it gets ripped out of you and away from you and right from under your feet, and it collapses. Your whole foundation. It's gone. Poof, bye. Not making a choice is a choice, believe it or not. So if there was something you wanted to say and you didn't say it, it hurt you. Or others of you, it's quite the opposite. You said something and it hurt you or your situation. But this was been bothering you. For me to see a tower, it's been a situation that was rickety to begin with. It was keeping you stuck. It was holding you back. Spirit, the universe, doesn't want to see you in situations where you're being held back. The universe works always on our behalf to bring us about our greatest and highest good in life. Some of us, we're hesitant because we're scared of change. We're scared of tomorrow, what the future might bring, something not working out, whatever the case is. By you not taking those risks or moving forward or doing that thing, you're holding yourself back. It's just like, what are you doing? You're like at a dead end job. You're in a dead end relationship. That shit's got to go. Um, it's clear to me it's something from your recent past. Six of Cups, you're holding on. Look at this guy clinging on to this money, to this job, to this relationship. Maybe because he has a child, or maybe because of the responsibilities. But it doesn't mean anything. It just means like there's something else that's bigger and better for you. You needed the nudge. Now let's see what's going on here. What's coming towards you. Now obviously you have some unfinished business here to resolve. Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles. More fours. Guys, I see three fours on the table. So obviously this is your common theme. It's all about your structure. It's all about your foundation. That's what this is all telling me about the first week of February. It's all about the platform you are building for the next level or chapter in your life, because here it is, the world in reverse. It's unresolved. In order for us to have a new chapter, a new beginning, a new path, a new journey, we have to start laying the groundwork. And right here, I see it topsy-turvy. I see it unbalanced. And that's pretty much the theme here that I'm seeing, the common thread. You have the Four of Pentacles here. You have the Four of Wands in reverse over here. And now I'm looking at the Four of Cups. Something that doesn't make you happy. Something where it's just like, I'm bored of it. I'm over it. Page of Pentacles is something where it's like it's hitting a brick wall for you. This is literally your whole reading is screaming that, hitting a brick wall. Not being able to build something up because you either have to like build from scratch or start over or start or looking for something new. These are two cards talking of like boredom or hitting a brick wall. This is talking about learning. This is talking about potential. This is talking about growth. But you need to grow from this. You need to get to the next level. And the Four of Cups is like, I don't know if I'm into this. I really don't. I don't know if I'm into this guy, this girl. I don't know if I'm into this job. I'm into this situation. Runner chaser dynamic, unrequited love. Somebody here is not growing either fast enough because they're impatient or because it just feels like it's stagnated. Let's continue and see. The more cards I drop, the more the story unfolds. After we do this, we'll clarify. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Guys, I'm seeing pentacles all over the friggin' place. So a lot of, from the bulk of you, I'm going to say this is huge on your careers, your finance. Don't get me wrong. This could be also talking about your marriage and your love life and what you've built and what you've structured. It just looks like things are changing for you right now, transforming. Queen of Pentacles is talking about being nurturing, loving, kind, caring. You are my queens. And right now I see two of them. I see you trying to be stable. You being creative and the passionate, true nature Aries that you are, this fiery, passionate person. And then I see the nurturing, loving, kind, and financially thinking, stable thinking person over here, the Queen of Pentacles. Sandwiched in the middle of those two queens is more pentacles. Your family, your marriage, or money on your home. Nine of Pentacles, your independence, your financial independence. Outside of your home, by yourself. You're looking for your stability. This is financial stability, creative stability. This is also talking about you personally, yourself, how you're going to bring more money or income into your home, and how you're going to stabilize your marriage for others of you because of the 10 of Pentacles. Like, who are you in this marriage? Also, for some of you, it's being defined. Like, where's my individuality within this marriage or this commitment that I have here with somebody? Because I feel like I'm losing my independence, or I need my independence. Others of you, this is strong financial. I can't even really read it any other way. Advice. Five of Cups. No more crying over spilt milk. Woulda, coulda, shoulda is done. Five of Cups. All right. It's time to look for your blessings. Grab your little candle. There's a cup still up there. Yes, all of these fell apart. Yes, you had a tower moment that really, 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 really sucks. But it's time to find the cup that's still standing, because that's going to breathe life into you. Okay. The woulda, coulda, shoulda is only going to drag you back and hold you down. And you don't want that. So, no time for that. And it's weird that I'm speaking to you like this with this type of energy, because that's the energy flow I'm feeling for you, and like how it needs to be reiterated to you. It's like, Aries, you got no time for any kind of pity party. You just don't, because it's going to hold you back and drag you down. And that's not what you need right now. You got to go, 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 because the past is just, it's just done. We all make mistakes. Whether you didn't or you did make it, it doesn't matter. Well, maybe the person also made a mistake. Did he come back and recover from it? If it's not showing you anything, it's not showing you any rewards, it's not worth looking at anymore. Knight of Pentacles, it's time to move forward. Slowly, patiently, methodically. Ten of Cups, here also another partnership, another relationship. Ten of Cups talks about there's a potential here with somebody that you could be a happy couple here with, or somebody to be happy with, like as in a group. So like at your job, or the group of people you work with, your partnerships, etc. It's talking about you bringing it all together on a feeling level. It's time to move in that direction slowly and confidently with the Knight of Pentacles. Forget the past. If you think about that, it's going to attach itself to you energetically, and it's going to make you make more poor decisions in your future. You don't want that. Like, you can't think about like what this person thought of the actions that you took yesterday. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Outcome. Four of Wands in reverse. This is like a moving out, a breaking up, a not happening, not buying a home, not creating a foundation. It's inverted, guys. It's inverted. Six of Wands, being successful here, being validated, vindicated. The Hermit, making wise decisions, also Virgo energy. I got Scorpio energy here too, and Pisces. I got all the water signs. But I also have a lot of earth on the table. But aside from that, um, I feel like I'm talking to like some born again Aries people, because it's like, I think all the tribes and tribulations and the shit you've been through in your past, you guys are coming out a lot wiser. You've learned to be patient, first of all, in 2022. And now in 2023, as you're coming into your problems or your issues or the things that you need to resolve, you are taking things with a grain of salt. Clearly, I can see that. And there is something in your life that is imbalanced. And I know you want to make that right, because here you are with this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You're really focused. You're laser focused about your independence, your financial value, who you are and what you bring to the table, even in a relationship or as a person in a coupleship with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is telling me here in your advice, you don't exactly have to be completely alone. There's somebody here who wants to bring in their resources while you bring in yours as well. But here you are. Someone's validating you, vindicating you, whether this is at work or not. You took the time, or you are taking the time right now, to just like be laying low, because you're coming out of something else. Like, this is complete sense to me. This is a foundation that's fallen apart, and because you had some unresolved issues, and that was the thing that was keeping you unbalanced. Now, of course, I want you to apply that in your life where it belongs. Let's start clarifying everything. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what's going on here for Aries? Yeah, I have a feeling this whole entire year, a lot of the collective readings, it's gonna be a lot about thyself, oneself, because it's such a spiritual year, the year of seven. So for you guys, it's like also the year of the rabbit in the Chinese zodiac, but it's the water rabbit, where that's the opposite element of what the rabbit is. The rabbit's like wood, earth, stability. And so it's like trying to deal with opposing energies. And this is kind of like I feel that vibration going along here with you. It's like you're dealing with these like opposing energies, you're managing them, you're handling them, because that's because you've already learned from your past tribes and tribulations. You're trying to stabilize yourself now. And the things that you weren't letting go, spirit took it out of your hands. Like, no, bye. So with me going back to talking about it being a spiritual year, a year about yourself, it's clear here. It keeps showing me nines, which are about yourself, and tens, which is about a group, a collective, your marriage, your commitment, your partnerships. But it's showing me who you are as an external figure, separate from all of this going on in your life. I hope I'm making sense because I'm trying to just find the right way to explain this to you. All right, let's continue. The Tower and the Hangman. The Hangman is clarified by the Hangman. You were stuck. You can't be stuck forever. The universe won't let you. They're gonna cut the branch down. You'll be like, poof. Oh, did you fall there? I'm sorry. Now you have to get up. There you go, Aries. You're welcome. That's what's happening to you guys. Some of you just weren't like pushing yourselves to a certain place where you needed to go. Okay, it's like you're on the right path, you're on the right track, but it's like spirit had to like push you physically, literally. This isn't for everybody, but for some of you, it was also getting rid of something from your lives that just literally doesn't belong there anymore. Your unresolved issue, your unresolved things, it's keeping you imbalanced. Your internal compass is going haywire. All right, so here we are now going into the future positions. The Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. This is something that has potential, but it looks like it's unrequited. It's like it's not mutual feelings here. Others of you, this is about learning something new because you're just bored. You're just like done with this. You hit like a brick wall. You're like, okay, challenge was accepted. I got there. I did it. Challenge over. Next. That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting there. Yeah, you have the strength card. You guys are holding yourself back from a certain situation, and it can be from a person, someone that you're lusting or you have passion with. Um, there's a fire sign here like yourselves, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a king, so it's incoming. Can be a Leo. You're juggling something. You're weighing your pros and cons over a certain situation. You're debating it, basically, is what you're debating a person or a situation. But you feel like you've hit like some like stagnation or you hit a brick wall in a situation. Let's see. Some of you it could be because you have unrequited love here with this individual because this individual or you were holding yourselves back. And so there was no more drive in the situation for it to grow. What is the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles? Guys, some of you are really thinking about leaving a marriage or a commitment behind. At least mentally, you've kind of cut yourself off. You just mentally disengaged. Uh, Six of Swords. Because a lot of you are taking a new journey, a new path, as the Fool card here, which is an Aries card. You're taking a leap of faith onto yourself. That's why you have the Nine of Pentacles. Others of you, if this is talking about finances, you're taking a risk to do something on your own, possibly your own business, your own thing, or finding out something else that's out there for you, which is going to bring you a lot of financial abundance, because this is a lot of financial abundance in the future. It's the highest money card in the deck. Okay, and you have both of them, the two highest cards, the 9 and the 10. And it looks like financial abundance is coming your way. So those of you, you're thinking about whatever you've left behind, job-wise, career-wise, and going into a new field or a new direction, things are going to get a lot better for you. Financially, emotionally, mentally, all of the above. Because you're taking a risk and you're leaving the shit behind. Because you are striving for stability, financial stability onto yourself. Yeah. Look at the direction you're going to, because this is the bottom of the deck for me is the near future. The Four of Wands, structure, celebration, happiness, good news. After you've left something behind. Five of Cups in your advice. 10 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Clarify. Five of Wands. Some of you guys have been facing a lot of blocks, obstacles, challenges. It's been nothing but like one issue after the next. So Spirit's like, you can't really worry about this anymore. It's time to just get past it, because the fives is where we get stuck. So if you're thinking like say there's a fence that separates you and a shack and your mansion, you're literally on that fence. And it's like, but some of you are still standing on the shack side. Why? Spirit's like, you don't got to do this no more. There's somebody here that is willing to work with you. You just need to go slow and steady. You're going in the right direction. Come on. Knight of Pentacles. You guys, for some of you, if this is work-wise, there is a creative new project ahead. Others of you, this is like a person where you're having a lot of physical boom boom action going on, where you could be very happy. This is a passionate new beginning with somebody where it's mutual. You just got to be slow and steady with this person. Forget the past. This is a new person, new dawn, new day. What else for their advice? It's talking about some kind of arguments you used to have in the past with somebody. It's like, you got to let it go. Some of you Aries have a lot of options. 7 of Cups. She's sitting here trying to decide, like, she's like, oh, which bauble should I take? Because some have shit in it. Others are like hearts and platinum and gold. So overall, the message that I feel here for your advice is, like, honestly, when you're going to make your decision, because this is also why you have the Hermit card in your outcome, about making wise choices, you're going to have some options. And Spirit's like, just go with the one where you can take your time. You can go slow. You can go steady. So you could see which of these options is the best one for you. It does involve here another person, for fact, that feels the same way you do. But then there's this thing, like, from your past, like these arguments you might have had, these challenges that you had. They're like, forget about those. Those happened. They're done. Just move ahead slowly. You're on the right track. Don't rush into a decision either with your options over here. The Hermit, 4 of Wands in reverse, and 6 of Wands. Those of you that are in court, you will win. There's going to be some kind of arbitration, some kind of offer given to you. Knight of Cups. You're going to get information in the mail, whatever that offer is. Others of you, this is talking about you getting karmic justice. Somebody comes in with messages on an emotional level. All right. And they're trying to be fair, balanced, and honest. This can go either way, guys. It could be positive or negative. It just depends on who you're dealing with and what you've done in your life. For me, this is karma correction. And this is being karmically correct. In the upright, this makes me feel like most of you Aries have done something fair, and now you're getting justice for it. And it's coming in through an invitation of some kind. Whether someone's asking you out to talk on your emotions and your feelings, somebody that you've been dealing with, or whatever offer this is your justice for something that fell apart. This to me always means the same thing, especially when I see them together. So, someone here that your justices, whoever you've been dealing with, is coming back to justify you, to acknowledge you, to tell you you were right. And this to me is a definite confirmation in regards to that. The Hermit, because you laid low, you were quiet, you made wise choices. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Why is the Hermit? I'm just curious about the Hermit. There we go. As we begin your reading, Temperance, we end it in the upright. You know you're unbalanced right now, Aries. For all intents and purposes, you know it's kind of like, oh my God, it was so funny. I made up this retarded word at the office the other day with my team, and I'm gonna use it now for this video. I was like, yeah, guys, we have a bunch of hoodles we need to go through, and they're like, a what? And it was an accident. It was just like a mouth like blah, and I was like, Hoodle, hoops and hurdles, Hoodle, and they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh my God, this is you. This is a hoodle that you're going through, and you know it. You know it's your last hurdle. You know it's the last hoop that you've got to jump through, and it's like you are dealing with it now, and you're gonna find your center, you're gonna find your balance, because you're taking the lessons that you learned and you're laying low, you're trying to make those wise decisions, and you will recalibrate yourself to center yourself, because you're starting off the week unbalanced, imbalanced, not centered, but you're using all your best judgment calls for the shit that you recently went through with this tower moment over here, because your infrastructure right now is inverted, it's collapsed, so you're trying to put it back together again, but you realize, like, okay, this is one of the last like bullshit shits I've got to deal with in my life before I restructure everything, which you are, because I see financial abundance coming in here, and I see you restructuring everything. It's your last hoodle. Look at the bottom of the deck. I love it. The sun. The sun is like the happiest card in the deck. Yes, my friends. All right. So in the extended, I'm going to pull some twin oracle cards, but I'm going to pull right now some romance angel cards for you guys here. In the extended, you have to be a member. I'm sorry. In the extended videos, we basically go into your person, the person that's on your mind, and we deep dive in this, and then we go all the way from Aries to Pisces and see what spirit has for you guys. So we usually see how your person feels about you, their intentions toward you, and then what spirit has. But for now, for the rest of you guys, the general pop, let's see what your oracles want to say to you, what they see. Romance angels, what do you see? I could not have said it better myself. Remember your advice position? There's somebody here that wants to be with you where it's mutual. You feel the same way. Look at this. I don't know if some of you guys have doubts right now. This could be the one. Some of you probably have doubts, whoever this person is, but they really do like you. And when this is in your advice, this is golden. This could definitely be the one. This is why you have here right now, and I love when I pull my oracle cards, because they tie back to the reading and they tie it up with a little bow. So I can be more specific and more direct and more confident in the readings that I give you. With that said, where it says this could be the one, and now I'm sure. You had the Page of Pentacles. Something does have potential. Something does have growth value, but it's stopped. There's like a runner chaser, an unrequited situation going on here, because somebody thinks that the other person doesn't like them as the other person does. That's why. And that's why you have the Ten of Cups in your advice position. And this is why you have unfinished business also. And this is the last thing that's got you uncentered, unbalanced. And you're balancing yourself by making those wise judgment calls in your outcome position for the first week of February, your last Hoodle. I'm gonna pull one more card for advice, and then we're gonna hop on over to the extended. The link is down below in the description box. Aries, please. Wisdom House of Night. What's the advice in regards to this situation for Aries? Maybe the word Hoodle does exist. Maybe I'm just nuts. All right. Forbidden. Oh, man. Is this like a third party situation for some of you guys? Forbidden. Let's see what's going on here. Why is this forbidden? Why are you guys getting forbidden? It's not like an Aries thing to do. I am sending you this warning. You're about to enter into a situation that's not going to be easy and could cause you or others pain. That's why you also have the Justice card in the outcome. So forewarned, okay? Not all doorways are meant to be opened. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed. That's why you have the Four of Cups. And not all desires are realized. Right now, I am saying no to you. The symbol for forbidden also reminds you that although you might feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of my ways of protecting you. I may whisper in someone's ear to stay away. It's for your best. Even if you don't believe that right now, this is a symbol to move on and choose another path. So there's something definitely here where you really need to let go of. It's like spirit has exorcised someone or something out of your life for a reason. And this is why you have the Tower. They don't want you to be stuck. They don't want you hanging on a tree. They don't want this for you. They're like, what is this? We're cutting the branch down. It's over. I have to take it from you, Aries. You're not making that choice. You're not seeing it. And so Spirit's like, that was like a forbidden zone for you. Interesting. I actually, in the extended, will clarify that because I'm curious. I want to see if a person or a court card falls on it and see if it has any more information regarding that. Everyone else, I will see you over at extended, and I'll see you next week.